creation. Check the roots in the generations. The Creator has got many names. We all have different interpretations, but we all say Alpha the greatest. I won't allow you to debate it. From the signs of intelligent design, I can say Alpha the most creative. This song is how I show Alpha I'm appreciative for all my qualitative innovations. I'm just trying to rock the stations across nations. Can you feel the good vibrations? It has been a long time. You have been out for a few rotations. Just reminding you, Alpha gives the best inspiration across every nation. Some still wait on confirmation, like creation ain't enough compensation. Alpha the greatest, just look at creation. Check the roots in the generations. The Creator has got many names. We all have different interpretations, but we all say Alpha the greatest. Yes, I am a child made from stardust. My father is a lion, preaching for Zion. My mother an angel, praying for our souls. Yeah, the world can be cold, but Alpha can give.
We have to remember in this life that we cannot and we should not force people to love us. We must learn to love who is going to love us the way we need to be loved. We have to stop punishing people that are doing things that we don't agree with, unless it is criminal. I have to say this is a little off the wall, right? But I believe the Creator has a special place. I'll call it like a nirvana, where there are certain people, and so children, this is a topic definitely not for you, but they will have their events, their bashment events. Now, there are some spouses that is be okay with a spouse that does those type of things and still loves them. But when it gets in the public eye, they switch. But they really love that person and they don't mind that thing. There's a safe and sensible way to do everything. I am more monogamous. I don't like the orgy. My type of orgy would be me and 2 women. I don't want any other man in that. I don't like to share my women unless it's with another woman. But I understand the jealousy, and so I'll behave. We have to remember, when you are powerful, be merciful. Nobody likes the sting of being cheated on. Now, there are many people who've been cheated on and will still cheat with the spouse of a friend. But the moment they are cheated on, they will get a divorce. People like things one way. It can happen to you, but not to me. Karma is a real teacher, so we really need to behave. When they tell you that you get better at sex, the more partners you have, that is a lie. That is only someone who's preparing for an orgy. You don't get better for any one person. Every person is an individual. Each person has their unique way that their body moves. And so, if you don't know how to coordinate with that person, but you learn to coordinate with everyone else, you are practicing for the orgy, and you will not be able to please that monogamous lover. And if that hits you hard, and if you feel away, then that means you need to slow down and rethink what you want. Do you want the orgy, or do you want the monogamous lifestyle? We must remember not to condemn and to give second chances. And I will bet y'all there's a female King Solomon in heaven as well. At the end of the day, the queen bee will be rewarded, and her bees will die to the fender. If we want to improve our society, the main thing we have to do is deal with the individuals. Now remember, most will have a family, but some that are straight and LGBT don't want to have children. Now, there are LGBT that want families. And if they are allowed to have their families the way that they can raise them properly, and the straights do not affect them, watch how that society is. Watch a unified society that allows those sets of families and does not, where those families do not demonize each other and they get along. Now, I bet you the Creator would reward that society more than any other society on earth. And back to rant 33, LGBT, y'all got that same older man, older woman, younger, pray type thing going on. Okay? So we all need to stop that. But let's go on to a new sermon today. And we also need to allow the polygamous and the polyamorous. Now, when we have those societies where we have that perfect union where those different sets of relationships are allowed to happen without the drama, watch how peaceful that society is. Check the crime rates in those societies. Check what a society like that is able to do and create and produce. Now, back to reality, and I have to leave that dream alone, and we back to this chaos where we all hate each other, and it got to be my way or the highway. We have to remember, when you have a child, that child is not your clone, okay? That is a new being. The Creator could have made us all its clones, but the Creator didn't want that. The Creator wanted something special. The Creator gave us all something special. But we must remember, we cannot force those that do not want to have children to have children, even if they can. Now, the only thing I would ever ask someone like that, if I was a person who could not have a child, and I knew that there was a quality person, and I say, that was someone I would want a seed from or something like that, I would approach them and beg them. But you cannot force them, and I would not beg them to recreate with them, but I would beg them for a seed to do it separately, and they would be allowed to help raise that child as well, or have no connection if they didn't want to. But you cannot force that person. And if that person says no, you have to move on to your next option. We have to remember, when things go wrong, we must not give up. I wanted to quit. I didn't want to do anything else. I wanted to just do a simple job and disappear. But the Creator's angels attacked me and said, Kwame, you have to do what you are supposed to do. You have to take your 2 steps. So, today again, I'm trying to take 2 steps, like I try to take 2 steps every day. Now, if you are in the older age, and your relationship didn't work out, there are others within your age range that didn't work out. Now, there is a certain pair pool that I know is tainted. You already know them, or you know about them. But sometimes those ones mature and become gems later on in life. And we have to remember, if we are forgiving beings, we have to give people second chances. If you want the Creator to give you a second chance, should someone else be given a second chance? If Do you want one of your loved ones to be given a second chance? Should your enemy be given a second chance? Now, we have to get over this selfish one nation ideology, because after a while that gene pool is going to become all family. Each nation is going to eventually have to mix that gene pool. From BC days, they were avoiding the family mating thing. That is historical. Check the defects when it's too close sometimes. Do not condemn everything. Something started this life, and certain love must be accepted and the Creator accepted. But there is always caution, and we must preach caution and preach caution. And so we have to remember, even when we do two nations, we have to remember after a while that's all going to become family. The Creator puts a rainbow in the sky for a reason. There are many colors that are beautiful, and the Creator loves unity. We help the Creator populate existence. We help the Creator protect and maintain the Creator's creations. We have been given the great ability to create in many various forms. And so let's switch from relationships right now, and let's go to vocation. Now, when you do a vocation, you should not just do that one vocation. You should not just have that one speciality and nothing else. And so, from my doctors to my teachers and on down, it is time to become an entrepreneur and fulfill the parable of the talents. So wherever you are, enjoy your Sabbath, or continue working hard and give praise to the Creator and give thanks to the helpers of the Creator. Good day.